Hey guys, it's Abeje'h and today I'm back with a tutorial on this palette. I believe it's pronounced Per Festival. So if you want to see how I got this look, just stay tuned. Also, the hair that I'm wearing is from Dola hair. It was straight black at first. It was a 1B, but I bleached it and I dyed it this color. I believe it's an orangish reddish color, but yeah, a lot of people said that once they bleached their hair they had a lot of shedding. I didn't experience much shedding. It's just the same amount that I had when I first got the hair. I got 4 bundles in a closure and I made it into a wig. I wore this wig once before when it was black and I didn't bleach it or nothing. I just wore the wig and I took it off and I haven't worn it for months, and it was just sitting on the dresser. So I was like, let's do something to it. So I dyed it and I really like the way it looked. But yeah, so just keep watching this video for this makeup tutorial.
Sin parar y estar soltera está de moda, por eso ya no se enamora. Estar soltera está de moda, por eso no va a.
Okay, so for my eyebrows, I'm going to use this Abeje'h Studio Pro Dual Brow Pencil. I used it in my last video. I've actually been using it quite often now. I really like it. It's not too heavy. I feel like sometimes the pomades are not super heavy, but they make my brows look really dark, and my brows are already naturally dark, so I really don't have to fill them in much. But I like these pencils better just because it just gives it more of a natural look instead of a too dramatic look, if that makes sense. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. The concealer, I used the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I didn't put it on my eyelids because we're going to use this eyeshadow primer to prime our lids with. Okay, so let me just find a brush to use. I don't know where my other brushes are. They just get up and walk away like they have arms and legs. So we're just going to use one of these brushes. I don't know what it's called. I'm trying to, I don't even remember where I got it from. The only brushes that I know are my e.l.f. brushes and my BH Cosmetic brushes. The other ones, I couldn't even tell you where I got them from because it was so long ago. Well, I lied, I'm not going to use this brush. But yeah, it was so long ago. Okay, well, I found one of the concealer brushes I was looking for. But yeah, it was so long ago, so I don't remember where I got all of them from. This color. I'm trying to think, what does it smell like? It has a smell, but it's not like a super strong smell. It just smells clean. I would say it smells clean. I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to put on. I've never actually used eyeshadow primer. I use glitter primer and, you know, the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So this is my first time actually using eyeshadow primer. So we're gonna see how it turns out, or if there's actually a difference with the look. There's still a lot more in that packet too. I might film 2 tutorials today. I don't know. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but oh well. I believe so. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics brush. I guess it's number 5. We're gonna use the shade Epic, which is this neutral shade right here. I like this palette because it comes with a mirror. Any palette that comes with a mirror, I like it because I'm filming right here. I can just hold it right here and do it. Okay, y'all, look at this eyeshadow primer. I don't know. Y'all, I don't think I like this eyeshadow primer. I only did one eye and it, like when I swatched the shade on my hand, it was so much more pigmented. And no. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Pro Concealer and see how it turns out because I don't like this primer. Okay, so I just had to start completely over. I do not like that glitter primer. It literally dried my eyes out. I had to go and put some aloe on my eyes because it dried it out. So now I'm gonna start over. I took it all the way off and I have the LA Girl Pro Concealer on now. I would not recommend that. It comes with the palette. I think it's from the same brand as the palette. The palette is pigmented, but this I do not recommend that to anyone. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with Hidden Desert. Okay, so I went in with the shade Hidden Desert and just put it, you know, under the transition shade and just blended it a little bit. And it's a nice color. I don't know what color I thought it was gonna be like a, I guess a dark brown, but it's not really a dark brown. So what I'm going to do next is you know those big mosquito eaters? Oh, it scared me. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the Morphe 3502 palette. This one came with the sheet of names. It just fell all the way over there. So I'm going to take, see how beautiful it is. It has some little glitter in it from my glitter, but I'm going to take this shade. It's called, I want to say it's called Ablaze. I don't want to give you the wrong name. This one, and put it on top of the transition shade that I used first, just to make it a little bit more of a darker color because it's kind of bright. It's enough for me. I might just use the, okay, so y'all don't understand. Like, I'm really upset. Well, not upset, I don't know, I just thought it would be better. It's like not blending colors the way I want it to blend. So I might just have to do maybe just one shade and then a glitter or something, or a highlighter, because like I don't like the way it's blending out. I mean, I literally showed y'all when I went in to put more color on it, it was just not taking the color. It started looking chalky when I put the other shade with it. I don't know. And when I used the eyeshadow primer, it was not right. Like, it was splotchy. It made it impossible to blend out the shade. It was sticky. It left my eyes super dry, and I don't have dry skin. I don't have oily skin. I have basically normal skin. I don't really have issues with my skin. And when I say that dried my skin out, it dried it out. I don't know if it's because of the formula. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Well, it says a small amount. I don't know. I'm still not gonna use it. I don't know. Okay, so that's a nice shade. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the shade Epic. I'm just probably going to use Hidden Desert and All Night, and then use this Sunset shade because I really like it. So we're gonna use Hidden Desert and All Night. Okay, so we're done with Hidden Desert, and it actually came out pretty nice this time. It looks really, really nice. The All Night shade is kind of dark, so I'm not, well, See, it's kind of dark, so I'm not gonna go in too much with it. I'm just gonna go in just a little bit because I want to use the sunset right here, and I don't think it would look really nice with the super dark look, so I'm just going to just use it. Okay, so see, I just went in just a little bit. I just wanted to give it like a nice little brownish tone, not too much brown, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna finish laying it out just a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna use sunset. Okay, so I'm done with the sunset shade. I actually like the way it turned out, even though I had difficulties in the beginning. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna do a wing and then some more eyeshadow on my lower lash line, and then if I could find what I did with those lashes, glue them on. I'm really cursed when it comes to lashes. I lose them all the time. Like, it never goes. Every time I'm doing makeup, my lashes, they either disappear, one disappears, or I can't find the glue. But this time both of the lashes actually disappeared. I was playing with them earlier on camera because I was trying to get some glue off of them, but now they're completely gone. And those lashes, they're not the dramatic ones. I didn't want to use the dramatic ones for this look since we're gonna like not look super dramatic. I wanted some normal lashes to go with it. Oh, there they go. Okay, so we found the lashes. So now we're just gonna draw a wing and then put more shadow on our lower lash line, and then finish up our face, and then I'm gonna come back and talk about the palette and some other things. For a highlighter, I'm thinking about using one of the shades from that palette maybe, because I saw some pretty shades in there. I wanted to use maybe the eyeshadow shimmery thingy that I have for a highlighter. If not, I'll just probably use one to do. I changed my mind. I'm gonna use Good Vibes for highlight. So I should have started my setting spray before it, but oh well. Wait, I didn't even glue my lashes on. Okay, so finally we are done, y'all. What I did was I just wanted to finish my lashes and then just put on some lip gloss. I was gonna do lipstick, but I don't really like the lip gloss the way it looks. I'm feeling it. Okay, so now we are finally done with this look. It was a pain. It was stressful, but we got through it. Okay, so my review on this palette, I guess it's per festival palette. What I would say is it is a nice palette. If you want to do like maybe a neutral look, you could. If you want to do a bold look, you could. It has 12 shades. It has like 2 pressed glitters and like some you know, some mattes, and some shimmers. So it basically has everything you would need to do a look if you wanted to go bold or just neutral. They're really pigmented when you swatch it. When you are blending it on your eye, you kind of have to build it a little bit, except for the shimmer. The shimmers are nice, but the mattes, you have to build them up because I was struggling with those mattes. This glitter primer it came with, I would not recommend it. I did not like it. It made my eyes super dry. I went in, I was like, okay, well maybe I put too much on. So I wipe it off, I go back in with a little bit, and it still made my eye feel dry. So I was just like, no, it's not for me. I don't know what the problem is. I just don't like the eyeshadow primer. So I would not recommend the eyeshadow primer. But the palette overall is nice. I went in with the shades from the Morphe palette. I tried to blend it and it did not work. It just made the look even more chalkier because I had that glitter eyeshadow primer, whatever it's called, on. So then I took it off. I went in with my LA Girl concealer, and then I went in with a shade from this palette, also a Morphe palette. It didn't blend well. I just think that this palette, if you're gonna use it, just use all the shades in this palette. Do not blend the mattes with another matte from a different palette. Maybe the shimmers, you can use a matte from a different palette and then just come back and use the shimmers or the glitters. You should be fine. I didn't try that, but you should be fine. The mattes, I would not recommend blending them. I don't know if the formula in this palette is different from the other palettes. I don't know. But I would not recommend you trying to mix shades from different palettes with this one because it's not going to work. Overall, I would give it maybe 7.5, 8 out of 10. Would I use it again? Yeah, I would definitely use it again. Next time I use it, I'm probably going to try the pink and the pressed glitter. But as you saw, I had a really hard time with this palette. I was really struggling with it. So if you're going to get this palette, don't buy the eyeshadow primer. You don't need it. You could just use your normal concealer that you're using for your eyeshadow because it made my eyes dry. The eyeshadow was looking splotchy. The application of it was splotchy. It just looked dry. It looked like I just put baby powder on my eyes. I don't understand that. I did not like it at all. It literally looked like I just took baby powder and just put it on my eyes. So do not use that if you are going to use it. If you've had a great time using the eyeshadow primer, just leave some comments and some tips for me to show me how to use it because, you know, I don't know, it was just not working for me. I will probably never use that again in my life, but the palette itself, it is a nice palette, you know. It has beautiful packaging. It looks super nice. Like, it's really nice. It says festival, but the palette kind of looks like a sunsetty look. I don't really see a sunset look in this palette except for maybe the shimmers and a pink. I don't know what type of sunset you can do with this palette. I'm just getting sunset vibes from it. But this look right here, I guess you can call it a semi-glam look. You can wear it like an everyday look. You can wear it to prom, anywhere. You could just wear it. But I like the look, the overall look that I came up with in the end. The first look, I didn't like it, I guess because I went in with the Morphe and I tried to blend it in and that did not work for me at all. So, but the highlighter that I use, I like the highlighter that I use from the palette. The shimmers, I would give the shimmers a 10 out of 10. The mattes, I would probably give them a 6. What made me like this palette overall is that the shimmers have good swatching. This shimmer, Free Spirit, I want to swatch it for you. It looks nice. It's a nice shimmer. That was a terrible swatch, but oh well, you get it. The shimmers in the palette are great. So if you're going to buy the palette, it would probably be for the shimmers. But I didn't buy it. My friend gave it to me because she got a lot of eyeshadow palettes from her monthly thingy. It's not Ipsy. I forgot what the other one's called. But that's where she got it from. But I have not watched any makeup reviews or tutorials on this palette. I just wanted to go in with an open mind, not watch anyone, and just give my honest opinion. So that was my honest opinion on this palette. if you like the tutorial, then go get the palette. If you don't like the tutorial, then don't get the palette. But that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on all my social medias that will be linked down in the comments below and also in the description box. Thank you for your support, guys. Bye.